passengers are and all that stuff. Hang on. Oh, Jesus. Technology.
Remember, you're not being paid by the hour.
What I want to know is, what happened to just being cool and calm, and when did anything that happens that people say that is slightly, oh that's so sweet, make you cry? What is this? It sort of happened about 20 years ago that you watch a film and suddenly start crying and think, oh my God, it's the worst film ever, but I'm crying. Anyway, it's the weirdest thing. So, I have a word for you, Henrietta. Fornication, like this, for an occasion like this. I love that line, Anyway, for an occasion like this, there are certain things that I have to do. The first of which is to welcome you all to this Henrietta's humble, understated, casual, thanks to Giles, modest, of course inexpensive, but oh so amazing 50th birthday party at this. It's the old schoolhouse, and for those of you that haven't looked, please do have a look at the old schoolhouse. There are still people in Taralga that went to this school. Incredible. But the old schoolhouse in Taralga, or more properly, Strathayed, which we love. We're just pausing to say, this used to be, the people that actually did all the work were Robert and Jan, who found this house. They made it really into what it is today. And so we are truly blessed that they did all the hard work so we could just come in and take all the credit from all of you. So many things in a relationship are laid down when you first meet. As we had at an early stage, Hen's invitation, or what I received, Hen's invitation, I think to dissuade me from going home with another lady was, why don't you kiss me? So from that fact to also the fact that at the time she was earning more than me, the stage was then set and the power had been established as being in her hands. It has now been nearly 26 years since we first met, and finally after all this time, I get a word in edgeways. So, I have a few things to share with all of you, and with you, Henrietta. The first thing is, I am in awe of you.
Aww.
You may, and in fact you do, drive me mad throwing away my old clothes. You may, I accept, you may be doing me a sartorial favour. I will never accept that, I will never admit it, but it's probably true. But you light up a room with your presence and your unwavering enthusiasm for life. And just pausing to say, absolutely I am, and I think we both are, absolutely blown away by how lucky we are to have the most amazing friends. So we came back here, 15, 20 years ago, and I know there are some college friends here, which is amazing that Hen has kept them going through and up until today. All the rest of them are people that we have made as friends, and this is not a it's not a, oh well, we're struggling for people. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is we are so lucky that we have made so many incredibly amazing and really close friends in such a short space of time. I'd like to take the credit for that, but I don't think I can, because there's one person who makes the effort, who carries the conversation, and it's just amazing. So thank you to you all for just being our amazing friends who we love so very much. Thank you. Henry, I know, and I've always known that you are very conscious of the fact that after you had Millie, you've never had what you call a proper job. And I know that's what you call it. I know that you're often stuck with a bunch of lawyers, or maybe it should be a bore of lawyers sometimes. But what you have is a breadth of talents and achievements that none of us come anywhere close to. I'm trying to make a list, and it just goes on and on of the breadth and the length of all your achievements. They're just amazing. So, some of them you've probably forgotten. There was the businesses making and selling ribbons and bows. There was furniture. Let's Go Toto. Let's Go, and Toto, unfortunately, Let's Go Toto being a Japanese toilet, which is a bit unfortunate. Ribbons and bows. There was furniture restoration. There was buying antiques at Lawson's and selling them online. There was introducing people and showing them around Lawson's. Yep. There was one Sunday designing and selling children's clothing. There was joining the Sydney Living Museum's soft furnishings group. Then, so you missed this one, there was heading it up, which is just extraordinary. Just amazing. There was providing a home help service, or providing a home help service. The not farmer wants a wife. What was it? Person, but COVID's family wants a wife. There we go. But in fact, it just became Fiona wants a wife. You did a lot of work for free. Thanks to the money. And then finally, we have being a fibre artist, and it was the textiles artist. And it was the Greve Museum in Denmark. The quilt has now come back. But it goes more than that. The MCA in Sydney. I mean, it's bizarre. And coming to the Museum of Sydney. Anyway, so I'm in awe of all of those achievements, but of course there's another achievement, which is, or rather 3 more achievements. Our most incredible daughters. I was absolutely blown away, girls, by your speeches. I'm so proud of what we have achieved. I don't know where Eliza gets it from. They are so lucky, Henny, to have had your complete dedication, your encouragement, your devotion, and most especially an introduction to retail therapy. And in fact, it was more than just the introduction. They went on to the advanced course. Life is not, and has not always been easy, and there have been challenges, but girls, we are so proud of the 3 amazing young women that you have turned into with, I've written here a bit of attitude, I'm going to say actually quite a lot of attitude. They are just an absolute credit to all the effort and all the work you have put into them. Now, I couldn't leave this without an acknowledgement of how much you make me laugh. You make, apart from of course making me so happy, you make me laugh. Sometimes it's deliberate. At times, not so much. One of my favourite things is, some of you may have seen the attic room at home, which was what I got as the study when we first went into lockdown, but has now become Henrietta's workroom. Now, in order to get there, I had to go upstairs and go along through the dressing room and approach. Now I have a choice. I can either go, Henny, I'm approaching, it's me, here I come, it's me, okay? That's one way. Or I can just walk up to the room and go, Hen, hi. Well, the latter one reaches, whoa! The fact that somebody who just, hello, Henny, whoa! turns into the most jumpy thing makes me laugh. But most of all, the thing that makes me laugh is your tweaking or decimating of phrases or sayings. Although, in fact, of course, Henrietta, as you would be the first to tell me, decimating is only the 10%. And it's more an obliteration of certain phrases or sayings. I have a couple for you, just in the last week. Now, one of the sayings is this one, and I had to write it down. If you're growing fruit trees, you need a forest underneath. I think it was a pubic hair comment. But even that one, it doesn't work on any level. I'll give it to you again. If if you're growing fruit trees, you need a forest underneath. None of that makes sense. That's why it's so cute. So cute. Then today, as she was saying to one of the guests, see you later, see you tonight in all your glad rags, her parting words were, see you in your refinery. It gives me a warm fuzzy feeling. Now, I want to finish by putting right what I didn't do at our wedding, and I have forever regretted it. I'm going to put it right tonight. Pim, you are amazing. You light up all of our lives. You light up my life, and I love you so, so much. Happy birthday, gorgeous.